Grantchester the Movie. No, it's really just a walk around.
And hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It's Andy here with you once again, and today well, I thought we're going to have a look at Grantchester. So hi guys, yes, we're in the village of Grantchester. Now if you're not sure where it is, in fact it is south of Cambridge. You go along the A10 and as you hit Trumpington you do a left and you will come into the village of Grantchester. Now what I'm going to tell you about, this village is quite famous now because there was a series made here called Grantchester. As you can see, it's a very scenic little village with the Grant. Well, I think it's the River Cam actually going through there, and as I said earlier, they had a series made here called Grantchester, and it was about a priest who was sort of became a detective as well. And so I gather it was. I never actually see the series, to be honest, but so I gather it was well received. So from the river, and you see a lot of people actually on the river, actually on their little canoes and stuff. It gets well used, especially on a nice evening like this. We're going to go into the village proper, and we're going to have a look around. And there's some famous people that lived here as well. Now you're probably saying, well, what is there to see in Grantchester? In fact, actually, if you want a nice little walk around on a Sunday afternoon, it's quite pleasant, and there's a lot of quaint old houses around here as well. One thing you've got to watch out is the cattle grids down here, you see. Could easily Now there's several pubs here actually. One is the Red Lion, which is still open, and there was also another one called the Green Man, but I'm afraid that's actually closed at the moment. As you can see behind me there, plenty of nice old cottages there. We'll continue walking down because we're sort of really on the high street now. So we come into another famous pub actually, the Rupert Brooke, and well, he actually lived here as well in the last century. So anyway, another nice little pub. Now, as I was saying, actually, we were actually quite near Cambridge, and in fact, there's a public footpath, and in fact, Cambridge is nearer than I thought it is. It's only actually at 1 mile. So this is actually Grantchester Meadows, and actually just over there, which we were there a minute ago, is the well, it's the river, and actually, this is private land. It's owned by King's College. In fact, the colleges around here own a lot of land. So we're back on the high street, and we're going to head the other way, and in fact heading towards like Trumpeton Way. So we're going to go past the pubs again, the Red Lion and the old Green Man, and we'll see what we come to. In fact, what we will come to is actually the church, and if you watch Grantchester, you would see that plenty of times. So here we are, the Church of St Andrew and Mary's here in Grantchester. As I said before, it's featured in the Grantchester series. church, and from the high street we move to Mill Way, and that's the next road, and we're heading towards a place called the Orchard. So this is the Orchard, and in fact it is an orchard, and there's also tea rooms where you can sit and have something to eat or just have a drink here in the Orchard. As it's getting a bit late in the evening, and it's of course a little bit cooler as well, it's not very busy. But weekends and on really hot days, it's a very popular place to go. So that's the Orchard here in Grantchester. So we visited the pub, the Rupert Brooke, and as I said, he was a famous person that actually lived here. He was a poet and a soldier, and he was born in 1887 and died in 1915. And you know the Orchard, the tea gardens that we just visited, well in fact he did a lot of his poems there as well, and he lived at this place here. It's called Orchard House. We continue our little walk. We actually go past the other entrance to the Orchard Tea Gardens, and right next to that is another famous house actually. And who lives there? Well, actually, so I gather, Lord Archer. Now, Geoffrey Archer, so I gather, likes a lot of sculpture and statues, and he had one in the garden, and it's of a shepherd with his sheep. Now, so the rumour goes, and of course I don't know if it's true, if it's just hearsay, there was an old wives' tale and like that, but Lady Archer didn't like the statue because it shows his willy. So we go, that is the Grantchester reading room, and well, it was built around about 1840, was a village hall, and then but was also a men's club, and now it's well, I suppose really like a library. And here's the old bridge that in fact is quite often shot in this series. That's my little trip to Grantchester. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. That would be absolutely fantastic. And if you've got any ideas for me to film, please let me know. Any comments? I'll gladly receive them. I always, look at them and read them, and if I can, I'll actually reply to them. So once again, this is Andy saying thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you a little bit later. Bye for now. Bye bye.